Welcome to the Alaska Family Connection. I'm Pastor Hunter Mizar, District Superintendent of the Alaska District. I'm in for a real treat today. I'm sitting with Kathy Wigginton, our NMI President, stands for Nazarene Missions International President. She just recently led a team to do a work and witness trip in Africa, so we're going to hear all about missions in this video. Kathy, you've been a long member of the Alaska District. I mean, you've been a part of the Hillcrest Church for a long time. How many years have you been?
35 years.
Wow. And you've been NMI president for how long?
About 28.
Wow. That's got to be a long time.
It's a long time.
And what I love is you really do believe in missions.
I do.
And we're one of those districts that's always paid our budgets in full for world evangelism funds.
The only one in the world.
The only one. That's amazing.
The whole time we've been a district, we have paid our World Evangelism Fund.
Yeah.
And no other district has done that.
That's amazing.
It is.
Often, teams come to us. I mean, I'm just amazed at how many work and witness teams come. I think they love the idea of Alaska. They like, especially in the summer.
Right.
But we're actually very mission-minded as a district ourselves. I mean, we go on a lot of different trips. So, I mean, you've been a bit of a world traveler. Where have you been on missions?
On missions, I've been to Puerto Rico. That was my first, the slums of Tijuana was my first mission trip as a teenager.
Yeah.
And then Puerto Rico. I had the chance to go to Kenya and Ethiopia, India, Sri Lanka, and Nicaragua.
Wow. Now, were those all teams from Alaska that were like district teams, or you went on some with other groups?
The Africa and India and Sri Lanka were with other NMI presidents from the United States and Canada.
Okay. Now, there's some churches that really have an emphasis on buildings and on like alabaster and these sorts of things. Alabaster's huge for us. I mean, how many churches on our district are alabaster funded?
We have 13 churches that are alabaster funded.
That's amazing. I mean, it's like half.
That's half of us, and it's great when we have a really successful year giving to alabaster and can pay it forward.
Yeah, I mean, and that's just loose change. People collect it, and it all goes towards building. It doesn't go to salaries or anything like that.
Building, land, things like that. No administration cost at all. Wow. 100% funded where it says it's going.
Yeah.
Not many organizations can say that.
Yeah. Now, each district is assigned links missionary. Loving, interested, knowing, caring, sharing, all this, like having a specific missionary that then churches, they write cards to, they pray for them. Can you tell us a little bit about our links this year?
Sure. Our links missionaries are the Campos.
Okay.
They're in the Dominican Republic. They're Spanish-speaking, so they have kind of gone back to their own area of expertise. Yeah. And so we were able to visit with them at our district convention, and they shared with us what they're doing, the responsibilities that they have, and I introduced her to little girls, so it was a nice opportunity to get to meet them and share with them.
Yeah, I love that we intentionally partner with missionaries and that we're praying for them and trying to connect them and caring for their needs.
It's an important part.
It is. So this trip to Africa, tell me the origin of how it came to be and how it got planned. I mean, this was a big endeavor.
It was huge. A lot more work than we thought it would be getting it all organized. When Crystal and I, my youngest daughter and I, went to Africa.
Now she's an NMI president herself on her district, right?
She's the district president of the Anaheim district.
So missions runs in the blood, yeah.
I trained her well.
Yes, I love it.
We had the chance to go to Africa in 2008. And we went to Ethiopia, and then we went to Kenya. And while we were there, we had the opportunity to visit African Nazarene University. And they have this little garden area and these walls, and on the walls are plaques of the churches and the people who have been there. There's no Alaska on that wall.
Oh, really?
And I just said, I want Alaska on that wall.
Yeah.
So it's been my dream ever since then to go back to Africa, go to ANU, and get our name on that wall.
Yeah.
So that's kind of how it started.
Okay.
The intention was originally we were going to go do a classroom and improve the IT and paint the walls and update that classroom. And they got to the point where they ran out of classrooms, so there was no chance to do that. So then they said, well, we need walls built and we need solar panels. My son-in-law has installed solar panels on his house, so he's kind of experienced in that. So we said, we can do that. So we started going in that direction. And then the work and witness coordinator for Africa, the East Africa field, asked if we could go to the Rift Valley. They had this dream of building a learning center for their illiterate pastors.
Oh, wow.
When a pastor can't read or write, he can't go to university. How's he going to learn?
Yeah.
Who's going to teach him? Who's going to tutor him? And if he can't learn for himself, how can he preach and reach his congregation?
Yeah.
And how can he speak the words of truth?
Yeah.
We don't want just garbage going out to our people.
Yeah.
And so we said, yes, we will do that. And that meant probably a little less comfort for us. It kind of changed the expensive things for us. And it kind of, we broadened the length of time we were going to go because of the project. And so that's how it came about. There was a desperate need, there was a dream, and we were available.
How far out did those plans change? I mean, we're talking 6 months?
Right before convention, it last like March, April time frame is when it changed.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you were there. How many people went on the team?
We had 24 people who went.
Okay.
We had 2 from California, my daughter and her husband. We had Blair Borbaugh, our former pastor in Seward.
Nice.
Who joined us, and then we had a lady from Florida who joined us. She heard Rod Reed, our missionary convention speaker, talk about our going to Africa and asked if she could join. And so we had those 4 people not from Alaska, and the rest were all from Alaska. 5 of the people were from Metlakatla.
Oh, wow.
And they're not even a Nazarene church yet.
Now, where are they located at?
Metlakatla?
Yeah.
It's an island off of Ketchikan, and it's a...
How did they find out about the trip?
Craig White is an ordained Nazarene pastor, and he's the pastor of one of the churches there.
Wow.
And they went to Honduras last year.
Very cool.
They are so excited about what we do and how we do missions. They're actually helping support World Evangelism Fund.
Wow. So one of the members was a granddaughter, right?
Yes.
So, I mean, we had multiple generations from your family that were there. Your daughter.
Well, I never thought about it that way, but yes.
That is really neat.
I took my 13-year-old granddaughter with me. She doesn't really fit in well with her teen group. And I just thought it would be an excellent chance for her to experience Jesus in a different way. And, maybe be more grateful for what she does have. And really broaden her eyes about what the church is and what we do and why it's so important.
Yeah. How many teenagers did we take? Was she the only one?
No. The Haskins family, Pastor Chuck's 3 grandsons went.
Okay.
And then Cara. So we had, 3 teenagers and 1 child.
Yeah.
The youngest was 8,
Yeah.
and the oldest was 15.
Wow.
It was great. They did a great job. I was so proud of them. They
Yeah.
got right in there. They played with those kids and kept them entertained. They helped with Bible school. I never once heard any of those kids complain about anything that was happening. And it was hot. It was dusty.
Yeah.
Kids with snotty noses and kids fighting all the time. They never complained. Chase, the oldest, the 15-year-old,
Yeah.
he worked with the men a lot and helped carry bricks and carry dirt, empty out the shed. He really did an adult's work and no complaints.
That's amazing.
Just did whatever needed to be done.
Yeah.
You would have been proud of those kids.
Well, on a trip like that, it just feels like leaves such an impact, especially in young people's hearts. I mean, that's a trip they'll never forget.
They will never forget. We took our 3 girls to Puerto Rico with us, and I think it was like 93, 95, something like that.
Yeah.
And they have still the best
I'm
memories of going to Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Wow.
In fact, it rained one day so hard, my daughter says, "Mom, this is a Puerto Rico rain."
Nice. So when the trip's not said and done and you're kind of back, what would you assess, what was maybe one special thing that you take away or one memory that you have from this trip that really impacted you?
There's several, really. One was, we knew we were going to do Bible school, so we planned for 50. And right before we left, Pastor Nathan said something to Job, our site coordinator,
Yeah.
about Bible school, and he goes, "Oh yeah, hundreds."
Oh,
and I
wow.
said, "Oh yeah, right." Our first day there, our first Bible school, we didn't even plan on having Bible school that day, but there were so many kids, we went ahead and just improvised and did Bible school. And we had 98 kids.
Wow.
And then the next day we had 124 kids. And then we went to...
How did they know about it? Just word of mouth?
Word of mouth.
Okay.
Driving through the village, waving,
Okay.
running, following the bus.
I mean, it's not like you put out flyers or anything,
We didn't
right?
do anything.
Wow, they just
Nothing.
showed up.
They just showed up. Then we went to the first church that we had gone to, our first Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
We arrived on Sunday, and we went to that church, this little church, and I had 150 pieces of candy, and I ran out of candy and had about 10 kids left. So 160 kids we estimate.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
How does that work with the language? I mean, was there a language barrier? I mean, how do you do that?
We sang songs in English.
Okay.
And we made sure we did songs with motions.
Yeah.
We did Jesus Loves Me
Nice.
with motions. We
Okay.
did Father Abraham.
Mhm.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
Yeah.
Just songs like that. And the kids were really into that. And then when Crystal did the lessons, the Bible story, she'd talk and then a pastor would translate.
Okay.
So it was done in both languages.
Yeah. That's great to have translators. That's
Oh, definitely. Some of those kids could have translated really well, though.
Yeah. I wondered how many of them spoke English and
A lot of them did speak English, and very, very good English.
yeah. Well, one of the things that we're hearing about is how much the Church of Nazarene is growing, especially in countries like Africa. I mean, could you see that? Did you get a sense that there seems to be this hunger and this growth of the church?
Yeah, I think, and not just Nazarene. You see churches everywhere.
Yeah.
And that was really surprising to me because I didn't expect that.
Yeah.
And I did not really notice that when we were there in 2008. But this time around, definitely saw a lot of different churches. And then just the church itself, when the people came, the churches were full, and they worship. I love worship in Africa. They dance, they sing. It's just a beautiful thing to watch and participate in.
Yeah.
Because, we're so good.
Right, yeah.
We could really learn a lot.
Is it quite a bit longer than ours? I mean, is it the same length?
No, I don't think church was any longer than ours, but what made it long was translating.
Okay.
Because while they sang in their language, the service was done in both languages.
Gotcha.
So that made it longer.
Yeah. And it looked like it was warm.
It was warm.
Yeah.
One day, I'm trying to think, they said it was 34.
Okay.
So, 34, 68, and add 30, you got 98.
Wow.
It was warm.
Yeah.
And on the site and at the churches, it's squatty potties.
Okay.
So it's an outhouse with a hole,
Uh-huh.
and that's it. And it doesn't smell very good.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, we gave up some luxuries.
Yeah. I mean, accommodations, did you...
Our hotel that we stayed in, we had the whole hotel. There were 17 rooms there. And
Now, it's not like an American hotel, right? I mean...
almost.
Okay.
We had 2 beds with mosquito nets. That was pretty cool, sleeping with mosquito nets.
Yeah.
We had a sink to wash our hands, and we had a toilet and a shower that were combined.
Yeah.
And our toilet didn't have a seat, but it was a toilet. We got used to that.
Sure.
I never thought I'd be glad to have a toilet seat when I got home. But hot water is nice to have.
Yeah.
We didn't always have hot water. The hotel provided breakfast and lunch, or dinner every day for us. And we had really nice breakfasts. I've never had cabbage, fried cabbage, or baked beans for breakfast, but that was served for breakfast.
Okay.
And sausages every day, eggs every day, and you could have an omelet or hard-boiled eggs.
Yeah.
So they fed us well.
Yeah.
Dinner every night was cabbage, lentils, watermelon, pineapple, some papaya, rice. I'm trying to think what else we had. We had chicken. We had some kind of meat every night. I'm not always sure what it was. And, when we have dinner, you get a chicken breast, or you get a pork chop, or you get a big slice of roast beef. You get like a little spoonful of meat. That's it.
Wow.
And it has bones in it. So it's not much meat.
Yeah.
But, we were just thankful to have what we had. And,
Sure.
And it was all good, so.
Yeah. Any wild animals did you see?
Oh, we saw lots of animals.
Okay.
Our last 2 days, we got to go on a safari.
Oh, nice.
We got up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday morning, and drove. Well, I think we got there about 2 in the afternoon, and went out that evening for a ride around the park, and elephants, giraffes, hippopotamus, ostrich, warthogs, water buffalo, wildebeest, flamingos, pelicans, eagles, different kinds of eagles.
Wow.
Everything you could almost want, we saw it.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Yeah.
And then the next morning we went out again, and then we headed back to Nairobi and the university, and Mount Carmel, where the missionaries were living, and rested up and headed home.
Wow. So what was the time change from Alaska to where you were?
It was 11 hours.
Wow.
Yeah. It was like 24 hours of flying.
Oh.
That was rough. I caught the Qatar Air crud coming
Yeah,
home.
yeah.
The airplane.
That's got to be an adjustment, just trying to get your body used to.
Well, the airport at Doha is huge, and we had an hour and 20-minute layover. And when we left Nairobi, we had a medical emergency, so we left 15 minutes late.
Oh, no.
So we had an hour to get off the plane and get on the plane.
Yeah.
And we got in the airport, went through security, go downstairs to where the gates are, had to go through security again, and then got to our gate and had to go through security a third time.
Oh, wow.
Before we even got on the plane.
Whoa.
Yeah. So we were all like dripping wet.
I bet.
Because it was a mad rush.
Yeah.
And then on the plane, it was felt like 32 degrees. It was freezing by the time I got home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Crud.
Yeah, I'm sure. So, some people, there's mixed feelings about missions.
Mm-hmm.
They go, that's a lot of money. Couldn't that have just been gone to somewhere better? And some people have this mentality of, why don't these people just take care of themselves? And there's lots of stuff to do here. And why would someone say missions is important, and it's important to go on mission trips if you have the opportunity? I mean, what do you think about that?
Well, I think that it's so important that people experience missions firsthand.
Yeah.
And missions, yes, we have missions in our own neighborhood. We're here at New Hope, and we have a mission field here.
Yeah.
We have mission fields around all of our churches. Wherever we go, we have a mission field. But the opportunity to go somewhere different, where you're out of your comfort zone, I don't think there's any experience like it. The bonds that you make, the work that you do, are so different from just being at home and going to church. You see how other people live. You see how privileged you are, first off.
Yeah.
And we are so privileged compared to what these African people have that we were with. And just to spend time with them and get to know them and be around them and see how they love Jesus.
Yeah.
And how much they wanted to serve us. It's humbling, number one.
Yeah.
Because you think, we're the Americans, we're the big bucks, and we're going to show them how to do it. But it's not like that.
Yeah.
And just that experience, and then be able to serve them. And it may not be the right way for us how to do something.
Right.
But to them, that's their way of doing it, and we're doing it their way. And sometimes their way is not so dumb after all.
Yeah.
And so just to experience that and see it firsthand and to see where your money is going and what it's achieving. Yeah. How many of our churches have 160 kids?
Right.
They're doing something right, Pastor.
Yeah.
They are doing something right, and we can learn from them.
Yeah.
And I think anyone who ever has an opportunity to go on a mission trip, do it. No matter where it is in the world, take advantage of it. Do it. Take your kids with you. Let them see firsthand what missions is. Let them experience it. That doesn't mean God's going to call them to be a missionary. Right. But it will mean God's going to call them to support missions and to be active in missions. And I think it puts a love in your heart for missions. Yeah.
There's just something about seeing God at work on a bigger scale than what we're used to seeing.
Exactly. And a global scale, not just our little corner of the world.
Yeah. Oh, and there's friendships you develop too. I mean, I think back to mission trips I've been on, and some of those people I've served with are lifetime friends, just going through those experiences together.
Crystal and I still have friends in Africa and India that we stay in contact with. And not just them, but other people that were on the trip with us that we shared these experiences with. We've got these memories that will never fade.
Yeah. So let me ask you, as a missions president, what do you have hopes that every church could do as far as being missional minded? Are there a few things that you just go, really, I'm hoping that this is ways that we can be mission minded. This is a way that we could do simple things.
Well, I think number one is emphasize World Evangelism Fund.
Yeah.
That's the heartbeat of the Nazarene Church.
Yeah.
It supports everything that the church does. I used to think it's just missions, but it supports Sunday school, NYI, you name it.
Yeah.
It does it. And that kind of irritated me at first because, I mean, that's mission money.
Right.
But you know, the work that the church does is missions.
Yeah.
I mean, Sunday school, it's missions. Teaching, I mean, come on.
Yeah.
The Great Commission says, teach.
Yeah.
Make disciples. That's what Sunday school does.
Right.
It teaches and makes disciples. That's what NYI is all about.
Yeah.
It's teaching and developing and training and mentoring kids to do the same when they get older.
Yeah.
And so everything we do in the church it's missions.
Yeah.
No matter what you call it, as far as I'm concerned.
Sure.
And to me, that's important, and that's the foundation. And if we don't maintain that foundation, we're going to lose the church.
Yeah.
The church will not be. So
One of the things I like about the World Evangelism Fund is it allows missionaries to focus on the ministry. You know, a lot of other denominations, nothing wrong with how they do it, but the missionaries have to come back, get self-supported, and there's at least one thing that they don't have to worry about. They can have a livable salary and really focus on spreading the gospel, which I think is huge.
I think that's the thing I like most about the way the Nazarenes do missions is that we support our missionaries with our World Evangelism Fund. I think probably the next thing is to keep missions intergenerational.
Yeah.
I think missions is important no matter what age you are. I don't think you're too young for missions. I don't think you're too old for missions. I think that your time with missions is done when you take your last breath.
Yeah.
And so keep your missions, keep everyone involved in missions. You don't outgrow it.
Yeah.
And then I think the next thing is to keep missions both locally minded and globally minded. We have a job here to do to reach our friends and our neighbors and our coworkers, but we have a job to reach those around the world too.
Yeah.
And it's a fine balance, but I think for the most part that the church does a good job of doing that.
Yeah. I thought the timing was so interesting that you guys were all the way in Africa, and then the Western typhoons took place, and then I was contacted by the denomination with Nazarene Compassionate Ministries saying, what can we do to help? And we said, we've got hundreds of people that are coming to Anchorage that have nothing. They had to leave immediately. They have no homes, and so the denomination sent quite a bit of money. Then churches knew about it. They donated. And so your team was over in Africa while we were here in this building, in fact, putting together crisis care kits. We were, delivering these things. And it was like there's a win on both ends. There was global missions taking place. There was local missions taking place.
I felt really bad because I wasn't here. I missed it. But on the other hand, I was so proud of the way the district picked up and did what needed to be done.
Yeah.
They don't need a leader here to do it.
Right.
They just do it.
Yeah.
And I think that's exciting to be a part of that. And it was good to see, the pictures that I saw had kids helping.
Yeah.
They had it was multi-generational.
It really was, yeah. And people just came out in the droves because they said, we care about Alaska, and if there's ways we can help the people of this state, then we want to do that. And is beautiful.
That was special.
Yeah, yeah. Well, Kathy, can you tell us what's next on the horizon? Do you have something thinking about the next mission trip, or you're just trying to take a breath and recover from the recent one?
I'm still trying to recover. I have a dream list, though.
Okay, yeah.
I'd love to go to Australia.
Okay.
We have Rob and Cindy North there.
Uh-huh.
They're good friends of our district, and I think it would be fun to do a mission trip with Rob and Cindy.
Yeah.
I would love to go to Slovenia. It's a brand new church plant.
Okay.
They have a very dynamic couple there, the Newmans. I've met Ryan and had lunch with him last year, or a couple years ago at General Assembly, and talked to him. And they had been in Thailand and then went to Slovenia to start the work there. And I think it would be cool to go to a place that's just starting.
Right.
That would be an experience, not somewhere established at all. I think that would be different.
Uh-huh.
I would like to go to NACA, the North America Christian Academy, or Native American Christian Academy in Arizona. We kind of like to do like a less expensive trip and then one that's going to cost more.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy to come up with $3,000 every year
Right.
to do a trip.
Right.
So that way we can get more people involved, and it doesn't have to be a big, expensive trip like this one was. So next year probably it won't be somewhere exotic, but it'll still be somewhere important, somewhere that needs help, and that's what's important.
Yeah. Now, I think you're already in preparations for your convention that comes up this spring. Can you tell us a little bit about what to expect? I know you're working with the theme already and
I am.
Some special things.
Our theme is lip sync.
Okay.
I like the theme because I think it's important to match your words with what your mouth is saying.
Yeah.
We say we love missions, but are we really doing missions?
Yeah.
Are we really supporting missions?
Yeah.
What can you do more?
Oh, that's good. Any special speakers, or you're still working on that?
Still working on the speaker.
Okay.
Yeah, not there yet.
Yeah. That's a great convention. I mean, hopefully people that are watching this, they'll make it a priority to come, and they're traveling to district assembly anyway, so.
We're looking forward to having some fun this year.
Yeah, good.
You might see some lip syncing.
Nice, yeah. Well, mission should be fun, right? It should be some kind of a celebration.
We don't want to be boring.
Yeah,
we want people to remember missions.
Yeah. Well, I would hope that people would reach out to you if they're really interested in ways that they can get more involved in missions. Hopefully your churches have a local NMI president they can talk to. Missions, I think it's just so important that churches really embrace being missional minded. And like you said, that can mean right there in their neighborhood or all the way across the globe, because God calls us to love the world.
That's right.
And to love people around us. So.
And really, Alaska has become such a melting pot that we have the world at our feet, too.
That's right. Yeah. Well, thanks for all that you do for our district, for being a faithful NMI president for so long. I mean, it's just fantastic the work that you're doing.
I really love what I'm doing.
Yeah. It shows.
I feel that I'm privileged.
Yeah.
That I'm the lucky one.
Well, thank you so much for watching Family Connection. We'll see you real soon.